What happens when two of South Africa's biggest podcasters go head to head? On one side, you have MacG, the unfiltered, unapologetic host of Podcast and Chill with MacG. And on the other side, L-Tido, a former rapper turned podcaster known for his class, calmness, and positive energy on the L-Tido podcast. Today, we dive deep into the beef that's been brewing between these two giants. A rivalry that's divided fans, sparked controversies, and shaped the South African podcasting scene as we know it. This is the story of MacG versus L-Tido, South Africa's podcast war. Before they were podcasters, they were entertainers in completely different worlds. MacG started out in radio, hosting on YFM and later at 947 before being let go in 2018 after controversy over his jokes. That same year, he launched Podcast and Chill with MacG, a show built on authenticity, raw conversation, and controversy. Meanwhile, L-Tido was already a household name in music. He dropped hits like Dlala Ka Yona, becoming one of the faces of South African hip-hop. But in 2022, he switched lanes, launching the L-Tido podcast under the L-Tido network. Unlike MacG's chaotic energy, L-Tido's show was calm, reserved, and positive. He prided himself on creating a safe space for guests. No ambushes, no scandals, but the peace wouldn't last long. It all started in July 2024 when Setrill appeared on the L-Tido podcast. After that episode, MacG made comments saying that L-Tido's show was too filtered, calling it Yo TV for adults. For context, Yo TV is a kids show. So basically, MacG was saying L-Tido's podcast was too soft. L-Tido didn't take it well. He responded by saying he was confused because months earlier, both MacG and his co-host Sol Penduka had complimented him and told him to keep going, that his podcast was great. L-Tido said that he respected MacG for paving the way for podcasters in South Africa, but made it clear that he wasn't in competition with him. He said, and I quote, "Yes, I don't want to offend anyone, but there are artists who won't go to your show because of how offensive you are." He even named names, aka rest in peace to the Super Mega, Casper Nyovest, Setrill, and Mahu, saying many celebrities avoid Podcast and Chill because they don't feel safe there. The tension was officially in the air. In response, MacG didn't stay quiet. Still in July 2024, this was a busy month, he decided to troll L-Tido, calling up L-Tido's alleged baby mama live and telling her to tell L-Tido to shut up, and that the reason people don't like that podcast is not because of you but because of your guests. That moment went viral. Fans laughed, calling it OG MacG behavior, like, yo, MacG is really the GOAT. But L-Tido wasn't laughing. He went online and tweeted and said that the woman MacG called was not his baby mama, that he had no idea who she was. This back and forth had officially turned personal. Then came August 2024. L-Tido had the actress Buhle Samuels on his show and he didn't hold back. He threw shade again, saying, "No one on that podcast is smart except Sol Penduka." He also took shots at Ghost Lady, the mysterious behind-the-scenes voice on Podcast and Chill, saying he finally understood why she's a ghost, why she's behind the mic and not on camera, implying she wasn't attractive enough to be on screen. She has a face for radio. It was messy. Social media was eating it up. Fast forward to May 2025. MacG gets into hot water after making nasty comments about Minnie Dlamini, saying her private parts probably smell, which is why she can't keep a man. The backlash was immediate. He lost his DSTV deal to air Podcast and Chill on Mzansi Magic. When asked about the drama, L-Tido stayed calm, saying, "I don't want to speak on MacG. I push positive energy. I don't want to speak on anything negative." But things got interesting when MacG joked online, saying, "If DSTV replaces us with L-Tido, I'm cancelling my subscription." Guess what happened next? In July 2025, L-Tido announced that the L-Tido podcast would be airing on DSTV. Yep, the very platform that dropped MacG. On the very same channel. To make things even spicier, that same month, L-Tido launched a new youth-focused show called The New Gen Podcast, featuring Bruce, Hotshot Aaron, HSN Stand-Up, TDF Stand-Up with Domingos, Fargo, and Siv. A direct rival to McGee's Spreading Humors featuring Zile Wheezy, Sima, and the Underwoods. Almost immediately, the new Gen and Spreading Humors teams were taking subliminal shots at each other. The podcast wars were officially on. Later that same month, L-Tido dropped an episode with Anele Zondo, who had just given birth. Midway through the episode, she kissed him. The internet went crazy. But just when it seems like L-Tido had stolen the spotlight, McGee dropped a surprise episode featuring Advocate Therefore, exposing corruption. Once again, McGee's chaos overshadowed L-Tido's moment. By October 2025, drama hit the New Gen podcast. One of its co-hosts, Hotshot Aaron, left the show saying he didn't feel supported after getting a sponsorship. Guess from who? McGee. From Chiller's Punch, apparently no one from L-Tido's team congratulated him and Aaron felt a little bit betrayed. He said it was becoming a toxic environment. He later announced that his Twitch streams would officially be sponsored by Chiller's Punch. A direct shot at L-Tido's camp, because that's the ops. Why are you working with the ops? And another win for McGee in the eyes of fans. From music to radio to podcasting, McGee and L-Tido have both shaped the culture in their own ways. But one thing's clear, their feud has gone beyond podcasts. It's about pride, legacy, and control over South African podcasting. So who's winning this war? The unfiltered OG or the classic contender? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into South Africa's entertainment scene.